have always known this, but I guess this week I had the opportunity to spend 3 days with three amazing ladies, with amazing businesses and great ideas and true passion to their businesses and the solutions that they offer their market. And I've just been reminded this week that we are only limited by our imagination, that there is countless opportunities in the world and an abundance of ideas and strategies that can allow you to build a business that allows you to get your heart fed, to be passionate about what you do, to help others, and to build wealth for you and for your family. You just have to be open to the unlimited potential of your imagination.
I've decided to get back to basics, to really start to revisit the fundamentals. So I've had a huge clean up in the office. I've been reviewing the DVDs from Amber's Residential and getting clearer on some of the fundamentals around my identity, character, and also avatar. And reviewing all aspects such as my systems and processes, my financials.
Off the back of what was a pretty successful campaign in terms of numbers and conversions has been really, really great, but I haven't got the results on the board. I haven't been able to close. Now, I know that this is a numbers game. My logical head knows that this is a numbers game and that we've still got to, I've got things that I need to do. I do understand that. I am tired. I am very tired. So I've been a little bit puddly, but what that has meant was that off the back of the call today is that I've been directed to have a mental health week. So this week is my mental health week. I'm doing things to honour me, that nourish me, that have me re-injecting that fun and that frivolity and that craziness and laughter back into my business and back into my day.
I guess one of my key learnings is about being patient and understanding and accepting that in order to build a monster business, you have to lay the foundations and you can't rush that. And whilst I'm a person who loves to go at 100 miles an hour, I realise that it's really important, or should I say, I was made to realise by our darling Amber, that it is really important that I take the time to get the foundations right, do the avatar research, don't skimp on it, really understand my market before I go out there with an offering.
Hello ladies, I'm interrupting this week's Diary Cams to ask you a very important question. Are you working like a crazy woman trying to get more people finding you and buying your stuff? Well, I want you to stop. I want to get you inside the 3 no-cost strategies that are specific to your business that will get you 100 new super hot leads in the next 30 days. Why? Well, because I want to get you to know me, like me, trust me. And I also want you to start generating some super hot leads inside your business so that I can continue to teach you how you can turn those leads into profit so that you can start making your working like a crazy woman worthwhile, so that you can get exponentially bigger results for the time, the money, and the energy I know that you're pouring into your business. So jump on www.ambermclean.com.au, go to the top right-hand box, enter your name, your email address, and your phone number. My beautiful Danica will call you in the next 24 hours and book you in with a private 30-minute strategy session with me inside my personal diary ASAP. Now, let's get back to the diary cams and have a fantastic week. Bye.
The fact that as a team we'd worked together, came up with a decision, and moving forward, it was then that I realised, I was almost struck by a bolt of lightning, that really it wasn't so much about what we decided, but how great it was and how refreshing and energising it was to make that decision, to move forward together, and then for me as a leader, to be sticking to that decision, to not want to waver, to make the decision, move forward and guide my team beyond that so that we could move and be exactly who we needed to be to get what we wanted happening.
I want to help you understand how you can recognize that you're actually playing a bigger game. For me, at the beginning of the week, I felt like I was going backwards, I was confused, I was unsure of myself, found myself having to make some really uncomfortable decisions and think through some really difficult issues. And they were unpleasant, and it brought back all those fears that we're used to experiencing. For me, those fears include not being good enough and fear of rejection. Not being good enough, probably the biggest one. But what I've worked out over the week is that I'm actually playing a bigger game. So I haven't gone backwards at all. I've actually gone forwards and propelled myself forwards in a really big way. And how I know this is because of the types of issues I'm now dealing with.
Around living life on my terms, something that I'm actually really pushing forward in my Nurse Power business, and that is that you want to balance everything. As a nurse, as you know, I've mentioned this before, you're a shift worker, there's a lot of things you don't have a choice about, and I'm all for making good choices for ourselves, for your core, and also for yourself as a person, as a mum, as a colleague, and for me as a leader. So I'm actually living my life as I am teaching through Nurse Power. And how I did that this week, guys, is that I actually took a day off. I know, I took a day off. And I spent the morning with my little boy, he's nearly 3.
This week's learning comes down to health, ultimately. Now, it's not something we normally think about as being related to business, but in most small local businesses, specifically small businesses, often the owner is the one running the business. So you're in there every day doing the do. You might be answering phones, talking to customers, sending emails, but you're doing all that stuff. Because of that, health is of utmost importance. So as a local business owner, as a small business owner, if you snap, if you break, if you become really quite sick, then suddenly your business isn't running anymore. So health has to be an ultimate goal, because if you're not there and you're not running your business, then your business isn't running. Your business isn't running, you're not making any money.
Hi ladies, it's Danica here, and my learning for this week comes from Danielle Laporte. You should definitely check her out. She's in the US, and she said this: do what you say you're going to do and speak the truth. I found this really simple yet very profound, and that's all I have for you this week. Bye.